Are we live? Yes, we are.
Yeah, I got it.
Welcome, everyone. This is Grown Gaming Podcast, volume number 28. I am your host, Lady Infamous 415. And thank you for everyone that stopped by today live and pre-recorded later. The hype is real out here in these streets. It is 1 week before E3 festivities begin, and I am very, very excited. I want to first introduce my lovely panel. Let's start with Miss LBOOGIE 0208.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful gaming Saturday.
And next up, Miss CHAREECE.
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a good week.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Miss DELILAH HD. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing great. I'm excited, of course. You know, E3 is right around the corner. Let's go.
I'm ready.
This Sunday.
I know.
I'm really, really ready right now.
I need this vacation. You guys have no idea.
You
I really need this vacation.
You, girl. You know how many pounds of beans I was slanging in the last 12 months, girl. I am really, really ready. I'm really, really ready. Very excited. Very excited.
Right, and just to be clear, coffee beans, people. Coffee beans.
Right. What beans would they think? What the hell?
Sam, I mean, you know how people get. They be trying to, Anyway.
All right then. Well, this is the E3 2018 edition, so we're gonna quickly start off with, well, not quickly, but we're gonna discuss about who's coming out on what day and what y'all feel that's gonna come out. Mm-hmm. What you vibing with and what you not vibing with. So Saturday is EA. Let me see. They got Madden, right? Am I right? What else they got?
They're gonna have some sort of sports.
Anthem.
I already know.
Anthem. Okay.
That's right.
They got the Sims again. They said on the little email.
Oh, really?
Battlefield 5. What else?
I know they're doing that sort of little fan fest thing as well on Saturday between like 2 and 8 if you're in LA.
I'm going to that. I'll be there.
Yeah. What's happening on Saturday?
They doing like some sort of
they did EA Play.
Yeah. Oh, EA Play. Oh, yeah. I see. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really vibing with Anthem.
Ooh.
Aw.
Man, to me,
She's gonna change her mind on Sunday. Watch.
Probably. She gonna see some new footage.
And gonna look at it a whole new way.
Yes.
It looks so Destiny-ish. I just hope with Anthem they show me something that entice me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what's going on with Battlefield 5. I want to see some gameplay. That's all I need to see. So if I want to purchase this or not, if they're going to do the same stories like they did last year, that's what I'm interested in. So, what about you, LBOOGIE? What do you feel about EA Saturday?
I can't wait. I signed up for a private screening of Anthem at 6:00. So I'll make sure that I report back on whatever I see.
Nice.
And I'll probably go a couple hours earlier because this is the thing that I take my kid to, the EA Play, since she can't go to any of the other E3 stuff. So I do like that they make it family friendly. But yeah, for EA Battlefield 5, I'm excited for, but I don't know. It's the same thing.
It's like Call of Duty.
Wait, you say it's the same thing? You feel like that's the same thing? The whole Battlefield 5, you feel like it's gonna be just a rehash of the previous game?
I feel like it's built on an additive. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem with these yearly releases. I feel like it's gonna be extremely similar to what they had the previous year, and that kind of has me a little bit worried about what Ubisoft is doing. We can talk about them a little bit later, but
yeah, I looked at that.
I'm just like, come on, man. But yeah, as far as what I'm looking forward to, when I'm kind of in the same boat on Saturday when I come in, just kind of winding down and then probably checking out EA Play since it's literally gonna be right across the street. So.
Yeah, that's nice that you right across the street.
I'm lucky, got real lucky this year, super lucky.
Oh, really?
Well, I think they had a window. EA has a window for people who signed up for their EA Play. They have like on Saturday it's gonna be between 2 and 8 p.m. And they dubbed it. They called it, like when I was doing the sign up, they called it FanFest, which was weird. And I'm like, doesn't Microsoft use the whole FanFest mantra? So why they wanna? Anyway, I guess they can call it that. It's kind of a similar deal. I would, probably not exactly like what Microsoft is gonna do, but close. I believe my time for Anthem, I think I have it on a Monday morning, which is weird because I don't know how it's gonna work, but that's the time they had left. So I just went ahead and jumped in there, but I doubt that I'm gonna be able to make that. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lady sleepover at Delilah's room.
Oh, really?
Hey, you know, game. Boy talk.
No, it's no problem.
We don't talk about no boys. We talking about men. Come on now. No boys. We talking about men.
No comments.
No comments. We'll take that too. Let me see. That's the only thing that's popping on Saturday is EA.
Yeah, it's
right?
really EA.
Yeah.
Of course they have their little. Now, is that press conference? Is it gonna be only digital only? Like that's what I couldn't figure out. I couldn't figure out whether for everybody else, like people, like it's gonna be a live actual on stage thing like Microsoft and Bethesda and Sony? I mean, or is it just gonna be like Nintendo's direct show?
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I haven't really heard any specifics on that. So it's weird because I think even the EA Play, isn't it in Hollywood though? It's like at the
it's in Hollywood.
Like Sunset Boulevard. It's not even like really close to
yeah, it's totally away.
Yeah. So
well, go ahead. What you were saying?
I know like last year I was a little bit concerned because I didn't know whether we're gonna where they're going to be close to everything or not. So I don't even know how they're going to be set up this year. I don't know if they're, because I know like last year, even though they had their press in a different location, it's like the actual booth and everything was still very close to everything else. So I don't know if they're doing the same thing this year or not.
I can't.
I'm all over the place when it comes to EA. They do stuff so different. It's like I can't ever focus on like exactly what they're doing because they change it up every year. It's always different.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hope EA be popping. Now Sunday, one of the big threes is Microsoft and Bethesda as the background singer in this day. Ladies, what are you excited to see with Microsoft, and what title is going to need more convincing? Let's start with CHAREECE.
All right, this quiet person.
I don't know if I'm excited. The whole experience is new to me. For folks who do not know, this is my first E3 being there. So I just want to take it all in and just enjoy the experience. So right now I'm not really expecting much. I'm pretty much happy with Microsoft. So I'm not really expecting them to like blow me out the way. I just hope they don't disappoint me to the point where like, oh my God, what is going on here? But that whole Crackdown 3 thing kind of scared me earlier this week. But other than that, I'm not really concerned about anything from them.
Wait, just to elaborate, what Crackdown 3 thing are you referring to?
Oh my God! When everybody got their pre-orders canceled, did you it was like a mild meltdown on Twitter?
Yes. And they come to find out it was a glitch on Amazon side of things. Everybody's like, oh my! I think it was like Crackdown 3 is canceled. Oh my goodness! All because of something that Amazon did on their side. Had nothing to do with the game. So you had Adam Ice Green. Is that right? I said it right? Adam Ice Green. That's how you say his name. But Adam Ice Green, he's a community manager or one of the. I probably got his title wrong, but anyway, he works for Microsoft Studios. He went on. He was like, "That's funny. Crackdown 3's canceled, but I'm like kind of playing it right now. Like, so how was the game canceled?"
I saw that and died laughing.
Yeah. So I'm
What's funny to me too is like just the tech in me is that like shows that there was a breach in like their AWS cloud systems, which is like hilarious because whenever you go on there to learn any of their stuff, they like tout how much cybersecurity they have and how they have all these like back checks to make sure that this type of stuff doesn't happen. So
Yeah, because it's like the last thing you want to hear about is that Amazon's got a glitch, right? Or something happened with pre-orders on their side of things. Because I mean, I use my Amazon account. I love Amazon. Like I shop with them a lot.
Shout out to Amazon because you
shout out to Amazon, right?
I'm like, look, I got $25 and I want this in this category. Let me see what Amazon's got.
Right, exactly. So
great.
You don't want it like Boogie said. You don't want to hear about them having those cyber issues and can't keep pre-orders and stuff like that. Nobody want that. So
what you feel about Microsoft's conference that's coming up?
Microsoft?
Yes, Delilah. Yes.
Oh, sure. Okay. For me, oh man, I don't know. I always go in with low expectations because I remember one year I got super hyped and was let down. So now I go in with
same thing. I'm like, I have no expectations.
Like I'm tempered. I am super tempered. I'm excited for E3 because I'm always excited for E3. But when it comes to Microsoft specifically and their presser and all that, I am tempered. Like I'm like, okay, whatever you show me, cool. I just hope it's great. I hope they present it well. They typically do a good job with presenting and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, my expectations are super low. Like I feel like it's gonna be kind of like a replay of last year.
I hope not, because
I mean, last year to me,
I don't remember those 43 indie games.
Like, like last year for me, it was like I said, I got a completely different experience. So it was like, man, I was blown away by Anthem at the end. I liked seeing Metro for the first time. That was cool. Like they showed Crackdown on the stage. Like you have to really realize exactly what they showed at that press conference to really appreciate it. Now we know, of course, the aftermath of all that with Crackdown being pushed back, with Anthem being pushed back, and all the games being delayed. But if you look back at that press conference, it was phenomenal. I mean, the 4K screen with them talking about Xbox One X, the price announcement. People typically it's amazing how what a year does. You forget about all of that when it comes back around to the show. Right. You're just like, man, what's the exclusives? What's the exclusives? You know what I mean? Of course, they do the typical Forza thing, so I expect them to show something more about that. I mean, I just hope they spend more time on first party. That's really all I want them to do. Whatever they decide to show, that's cool. I just feel like if they focus a little bit on first party, like I have a renewed faith in that they got a roadmap and that they want to continue pushing their core products and not just relying on third party and indie games. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your input, Delilah. LBOOGIE, how do you feel about that? I'm sorry. Did I say Delilah? I meant to say LBOOGIE. I apologize.
Well, you said LBOOGIE, but I thought I said already.
Oh, you already said it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I thought I did. Did I not?
No. You said you were tempered. That was like you said like two things. Like I'm. Tempered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
No.
I'm trying to just say, like you just don't want to get overexcited about the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, how you feel about it, girl? Yeah.
Because they say like, oh well, what is it called? Like people try to put too much pressure on Microsoft, like, and I don't want to do that. And then we look up and you're like, why did I do that? Like, why did I say, yes, this has to be their E3? Like if they don't do well at E3 this year, is it really, really, really going to hurt them? Like it's going to hurt them, but it's not going to kill them. You know what I mean? Like, and we're in a rebuilding, like I know most of us watch sports and things like that. And we're in some rebuilding time right now. So,
yeah, I mean, it's like what they can't do any bad than what they're currently doing. I mean, their mind share is already bad. You know what I mean? The mind share
they have become a nothing.
Right. The mind share is terrible. Like as far as exclusives and the Game Pass and sharing games with PC and Xbox has no. We hear it all the time because fanboys love trolling people. So we hear those things all the time, and even Phil said himself that he gets the memes, and they have to do better on first party. So I'm pretty sure they know about all of this. This is nothing new for them.
I know he knows.
Yeah. So,
and I know they're gonna think I'm a what do you say fangirl for this, but in Phil we trust. Like I
Killer Phil.
Killer Phil.
You know what? I don't even. I hope if I'm not. Please don't say Killer Phil if you see Phil. I might say it anyway.
Wait.
That's a good thing for
Is
him.
that your like PSA announcement? Like, just in case anyone was wondering, please do not call Phil, Killer Phil.
Like, I mean, I don't want to put this out there, but can I share that story? Like when you was telling me how ladies.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to her. That's up to her.
No, we not. We did that already. We're not gonna talk about that. I learned my lessons. I was just saying Mr. Spencer or Phil. You know what I mean?
I promise you, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall that day, like right there.
Y'all crazy.
You know, I wanted to like drop to my knees, like.
No, you lying. You lying. No.
Lord. Because I was just like, when it came out, you're just like,
Like, did she just say Killer Phil? Like she said
Killer.
It ain't the first time he heard it, so
it's probably not the first time. It was probably the first time he heard it cross someone's lips, but not like, the first time he read it.
No.
Yeah, like he's reading it on Twitter, but like it hasn't verbally came out of someone's mouth.
I disagree. I think someone did what I did and called him Killer Phil before. I know it.
I think it's hilarious, but this is in case no one knows like what we're exactly referring to. Sometimes Xbox fanboys or fangirls will refer to Phil Spencer as Killer Phil, and so yeah, you put two and two together, you understand exactly what we're talking about here.
Well, that's what's up. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about how I feel. What's gonna happen with me now? It's my turn.
Oh, salt!
It's so much
salt in here. I need some water.
Bro, I got you fries. You want some?
Oh.
Okay. I'm excited because, first of all, if anybody know me, last year I was supposed to go to E3. I mean, not E3, Fan Fest.
Right.
Yeah, I was the first round to get the tickets, and then I guess the way that they did it last year was off the walls BS. They took my ticket away from me, so
snatched it right out her hand. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, LBOOGIE, I got in, cuz 2 weeks later, I'm like, what the fuck? I made a video and everything, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna keep my hopes up or anything like that, you know. So what I did was, I tried to get in, and either or, I was still gonna go to E3, but I got into the briefing. Thank God. I want to see Sunset Overdrive 2. Everybody been asking about that game. Sunset Overdrive 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that game. That game was a sleeper banger, which means it was a very good game, but it was just slept on. I should have played it earlier when I first got the Xbox, but I got it like later down the road. I would like to see Forza Horizon, the new one. They talking about Tokyo and stuff. Tokyo Drifting. I want to see it.
Oh my God, I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. I would love for it to be in Tokyo.
I know, right?
Tokyo will be.
I mean, just the atmosphere, that nightlife, man. They need to, man.
Yeah,
that's gonna be so lit. I really hope
like
they do.
A cross between Forza Horizon and the game I was talking about last week, the Asian GTA.
I'm excited. I kind of missed out on the hype of Forza Horizon.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs. Wow, right?
Yeah. So I was like ready. I missed out on the last Forza Horizon, so I was like, you know what? Forget it. If I'm gonna go to the next one, I'm the next Forza that's coming out. I'm gonna jump on that. So I can't wait to see what they have in store with that game.
Wait, so you didn't play Forza Horizon 3?
Mm-mm.
Girl, that's that game. That's the best one. That's by far the best.
Yeah,
one.
I think I got 2.
Is nice.
I think I got 2, but I didn't play it.
Best of the Forza Horizon.
Didn't they give it for free?
Best one. Huh?
It was. I believe it was. I think I did.
2.
Yeah, I think I got that for free.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's what I'm excited about. Sunday.
That's Microsoft. So then now, we moving over to like Bethesda.
Yeah, man. Bethesda came out with some sprinkle of a teaser of this new Fallout game called Fallout 76, but
it's supposed to be like a
survival RPG game.
Right. So
interesting.
Think of more like State of Decay.
So
What's
wait,
the Fallout?
it's not gonna play like Fallout, like a traditional Fallout game?
Nope.
I don't
No.
know.
So it's not a shooter?
It is a shooter and like all that, but it's not like an RPG.
Interesting.
So I don't know, man.
Like she said, what I've heard is that it's like a survival game. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm interested. It's something different.
Okay,
And,
a little.
like then you can't be like, why are they coming out with another Fallout so soon?
Yeah.
I was hoping it was gonna be an expansion, like New Vegas was for Fallout 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was waiting on New Vegas.
Maybe it is.
Right. I mean, it could. We don't know specific. Like we don't know specifically what they're trying to do.
Yeah. We got such a mysterious trailer. Like.
Okay, well, it's not. I did a little bit of research because Fallout is where I fall out. So the reference 76 is based on a computer entry from Fallout 3 when you go to the Citadel and go with the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a computer in there, and they have these vaults there, vaults in the computer, and one of the vaults is called 76. So usually with Vault Tech is these vaults, these underground vaults, and they invite people to come in there. So when the bombs drop, they have a place to stay. But what the people didn't know that Vault Tech had crazy experiments in each of these vaults.
Yeah.
One had a dude with just the only dude is just one dude and 3 puppets. Another vault was like 69 women and 1 man, and one had a tiger or a panther in there. So, but
social experiments, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So with Vault 76, it's just a normal vault. It's a normal vault that's supposed to do what vault's supposed to do. It's supposed to house people. It's supposed to let them live for 20 years, and the door's supposed to open after that. I think it's going to be an origin story before Fallout 3. So, but like I said, I really need to see the story. I need to see that gameplay. Please don't let it be something about Fallout 4 left a taste in my mouth. And it wasn't like Fallout 3. It wasn't like New Vegas. So I really want this game to come out and be popping. You know what I mean? And with Bethesda, that's all I'm seeing right now. How about you, Delilah?
For Bethesda, man, I don't know. Last year I was a little bit disappointed in their show. I mean, because they only showed like the stuff that they already had existing and like a little bit of tidbits on other like little spin-off stuff. I mean, so this year, like that to me, the presser last year was just bad. It was short, and they just said, "Look how awesome we are!" We got, Wolfenstein, and we got so on and so forth. And I thought that was cool, but that's how it felt. So I want them to just keep bringing the games, man. Like I was happy with was it the Evil Within 2 last year? I like that. I thought that was dope. So I don't expect them to do a sequel to that game. My expectations with Fallout is kind of low, so I don't really think about Fallout like that. I could never really get that deep into Fallout. I played a lot of Fallout 3, but outside of that, not much. Man, so my expectations with them, I don't know. It is what it is with them. I love their games because I like the fact that they focus on single player and the shooters and stuff like that. I think it's fantastic. So hopefully they just come with more gameplay this time around and just talking about how awesome they are and that they sold the game so well in their presser. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's what's up, LBOOGIE. How you feel? What you excited about Bethesda?
I don't know, because we haven't really. I mean, they had that. Weren't they the one with the leak for Rage 2?
Yes, they did. That's right. Rage 2.
Yeah, like I'm excited for that.
That looked good.
It looked really good. Yeah. Some people say it's like Mad Max 2 Mad Maxy, but I like that.
Yeah, what's interesting with that game though is that the people who made Mad Max is actually working on that game or working on that game. Yeah, so
maybe it'll be better because Mad Max was like cool, but it didn't look that well. You know what I mean?
No, that shit got so dry. Like the majority of the time I'm playing Mad Max, I'm driving. Mm-hmm. That's not the type of game I want to play, because if I want to play a driving game, I'll pop one in. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So, like the majority of the game was to build your car up to be, awesome, to break, to tear down walls and all that. But in order for you to get your car upgraded was to do shit for other people, and then that's what became of it. So,
You
Cherie,
see Brandon saying looks like a better looking Borderlands, and it does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But you guys know I'm not a huge fan of pink, and so that hot pink theme they got going on, I'm just like, ugh, what's that? Like
hot.
Oh Lord, look at you.
Like I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of hot pink. And so when I saw the trailer with all that pink on, I'm like, what are they going with? What are they trying to do with all this pink? Like, what are they doing with the pink?
So you say you don't like it because of the pink?
Right. Exactly. Like
your color.
I don't like that color. So it's like, why?
That's too funny.
Dude, it looks to me, it makes the game seems less serious. Like cheeky, too cheeky. Like what the heck? I don't know. Maybe that's what they're going for though. Like you said, Borderlands kind of, I don't know. It threw me off though, all that hot pink. Man, I'm like, what? Like even if you go to Twitter and you go to their Twitter page on that game, it's hot pink and yellow. So I'm like, well, we having a party over here? Like,
as the
yeah, they are having a party,
right? But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just complaining over nothing, but I don't know.
The color choices are important though, because I don't like hot pink either.
Like it's yeah.
Cherise, how you
yeah, it's not pretty.
Bethesda?
I'm kind of interested in Rage 2, even though I don't know what Rage 1 was about, but Rage 2 kind of piqued my interest. I'm kind of upset about how they skipped over Elder Scrolls and went to Fallout.
I know, right?
For the next,
I was like, wait, kind of like salty about
that. We're way salty about that, but we're gonna overlook it. We're gonna try to be nice about it. But I'm hoping for an announcement on Doom 2. Like, I really enjoyed the first one. It's been about 2-3 years now. Something should be coming down the pipeline sooner or later. So I'm hoping for that. Other than that, there's nothing else.
What if they do like a Prey? Don't they do Prey? Aren't they responsible for Prey?
That was that you're right, and they did. Oh, DLC is rumored to be coming for that, but would they announce DLC at E3 or just is that major enough?
Right. I don't know.
Was Prey hot though?
Was it? Was Prey hot? Was Prey good? Like, I didn't play it. So
I think Prey was decent.
I played the demo.
I played the demo too. And I was meant to buy it when I caught it on sale, but I never caught it on sale.
So you straight bargained in that bad boy, pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah, because just to give you a quick rundown of Bethesda, like they do like the Dishonored, the Fallouts, the Dooms, the Wolfensteins, Elder Scrolls, Quake.
I enjoy my Wolfenstein.
Yeah, Wolfenstein is dope. But like I don't know. If they do something with VR, I think that'd be dope. You guys know how I am about my VR.
Oh, VR.
So, I love VR, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, I definitely be game for that. Like they show me some Skyrim VR.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yes, I would. I would definitely jump. Oh, I'll be hype. I'd be like, oh my gosh, hype, super hype for that. To just to be able to do the I'm serious. Like, imagine being in that world with a VR headset on and you doing like the dragon commands, and they actually kind of look like you literally doing the man. That's so sick. I'm sorry, that's insane. I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
I see you just right now, huh?
Skyrim VR, boss. Let's go. This, because I think isn't Skyrim VR like are they on PlayStation or something like that? Like I don't.
Skyrim is on PlayStation, Xbox, PC.
VR. That's why Skyrim VR isn't it on PlayStation?
I don't know. I think so.
There's a.
Yeah, I know it's on PC. I think it's on PC definitely, but I don't know about. I don't know.
Yeah.
About. I don't know.
PlayStation. I mean, if it's already on PC, I'm downloading that bad boy tonight.
Oh, girl,
but I'm just saying,
you gonna stream it? You gonna stream Skyrim VR?
It's hard to stream VR. It really is because the head movement is like it moves a lot. It's hard to stream VR.
Yeah, I see people do it though. It could be good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna stop you with that.
I would have to get the face cam, you know what I mean, and then just so people could like see that I'm moving around in the headset or whatever. But then actual video would be a little bit. I don't know. I have to look into that. I have to definitely look into it.
All right then.
It's like somebody playing video games right now. Somebody pressing it.
Was it me?
You hear me? You're hearing me.
Well, what you playing? What you playing?
State of Decay. I can't leave this shit alone.
Oh wow, you addicted?
The game's addictive.
Yeah.
It is an addictive game.
It's like The Sims, yo.
Oh my God, you are so right. It is like The Sims.
Like
You just like more, give me more.
man.
It's acting weird though.
It's acting weird.
They put out an update, but it's still like performing weird.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go on to Monday. Monday, June 11th. Square Enix is in the building. They showing out their games. What they got? Kingdom Hearts? Is that them? No, right?
Yeah, that's them. I think.
Yeah,
wait,
that's
right?
them.
Yeah, it's them. It's Kingdom Hearts. They do the Final Fantasies. Yeah, they have a huge plethora of like stuff.
I'm thinking of a Square Enix game that I'm really interested. That wasn't even on my radar.
Are you struggling? You struggling to?
It wasn't even on my radar. Okay.
Well, the remake of Final Fantasy VII, that's supposed to come out like for now and forever ago. So they're still trying to produce that or make that, and that's supposed to come out sometime. No idea when, but maybe they'll show it.
Yeah. I don't think I'm excited for Square Enix. It's Shadow of the Tomb Raider, man. Like,
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Like, because I absolutely love the reboots, and so this game, I'm just waiting for this.
I need to see gameplay.
Oh, you know it's coming though. Like that's the thing. They already said, "Oh, we showing gameplay," so you know it's coming. Like, I can't wait. I feel like it's gonna be in the atmosphere.
Gameplay. What you said?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like the last game, they had to show a lot of snow areas. They had like some desert-esque area. So this one's, seemed like it's gonna be more in the jungle. Like, oh man, I can't wait. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Mayan.
It's gonna be great. Yeah, and also, Square Enix, they're known for like their RPGs and things like that. So I'm expecting them to just kind of do some of that stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know what new they're gonna do because C3 we don't know, right? But it's one of those things that I just hope that what if they announce like a new Final Fantasy? Like, what if they talk about the Final Fantasy VII remake? Like, they got some things they can definitely talk about. So I mean, of course, you do Kingdom Hearts. We already mentioned that, but yeah.
All right. What about Ubisoft? What about them? I hope.
I love Ubisoft, man. That's
Division 2. That Division 2.
Division 2.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't like I said. The Division was one of the games that I got way later than I was supposed to, and I enjoyed it. So
that was probably better for you to get it late because you had to deal with bugs. Like they talk about Microsoft with bugs, but Division had so many bugs when it first came out, but I stayed with it. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was. Hell, it still is. It's got better.
Yeah.
They done dropped some free updates for it.
Yeah, they got like a survival mode and all that. Yeah.
Shout out to those updates though, because I'm telling you. And when we was streaming that night, that Division, it was a good little, good multiplayer game. I really enjoyed like the layout and the interface as well. So I would love to see what they do with that. Also, I heard word on the street is they're gonna do what, Assassin's Creed. I'm like, come on, man!
Man, Odyssey. Man, I love. Okay, first of all, I love Origins. Wait a minute. All right.
Okay.
It's
go ahead.
So much like Origins.
Thank you.
But I'm okay with that though. I'm so okay with that.
I'm not. That's your Call of Duty now.
Right.
That's my Call of Duty, I guess, because I absolutely love Origins, man. Bayek of Siwa, that's my baby. Like, you really do. I'm just saying, like, I can't wait to see it. To see like somebody in like the kind of Roman Empire-esque type deal. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I just hate the fact that it leaked early. I would have loved to have seen that like at E3, not so much seeing it leak out.
Right.
So.
And you notice how we haven't seen like any Microsoft leaks? It's, like,
not yet.
scary.
They're gonna leak next week.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think
Don't
they're trying
jinx
to keep it as much
so.
under wraps as they can.
They need to. I don't want them to try to do like no, we're gonna do a surprise leak. I don't want none of that. I don't want no control leak.
Me neither.
I don't want anything. I want legit surprises.
I'll be
I
like,
heard there's supposed to be somebody that is deliberately trying to leak
Yes.
everything.
Yeah, of course they are. They want to do everything they can to. Man, I don't know. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory type thing, conspiracy theory thing that I'm on right now. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they leaked the whole show right before they had it. Like,
I'd be so upset.
because
I
they
was
did that
pissed
joke
when
last
what's his name
they did
leaked
that
the
last
damn
time.
price and all that shit
Yeah.
last year. Jeff Keighley
Yeah, they
bum
did that last.
behind.
Mm-hmm.
a bum behind, huh?
Bum.
Well, you know,
Bum.
I'm trying to curtail my cursing. So
I ain't nothing wrong. You see, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Yeah, but I haven't seen any like major leaks. No leaks at all, basically.
Yeah. Because they also do Life is Strange, right? What else do they do?
Season 2. I haven't even heard about that.
I know they said the team Don't Nod is like working on a new one. Yeah. I loved the first one, the Life is Strange. Thought it was dope. I didn't play it before the storm. I might didn't get a chance to try that out, but I definitely, if they're gonna do a whole new like let's say they do a whole other set of people with a different plot, I think that'd be cool. Just to have, it's because it's called Life is Strange. You could do anything with that title. And so it'd be great to them just not even focus on Chloe and them and just do a completely different set of folks with some of the like similar powers, and then just kind of make a series out of it. Yeah, make a series out of it. Like, and then you can slowly bring the games together, talking about how those powers manifest and why they happen and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool. If they do it right. Well, I'll be game for that. So.
Okay. That's what's up. Is there anybody else want to speak about Square Enix before I go to the next one? No?
No.
All right. Then.
No.
All right. Ubisoft. Let me see.
The Division 2.
The Division 2? I thought that was Square Enix. Did I say Ubisoft already?
Yeah. We kind of talked about both. We blended them a little bit.
You blended them? Oh, man.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned the Division we were talking about. But yeah, it's cool. We can segue into.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be talking about Ubisoft right now, though, with Assassin's Creed. But
okay. You know what? I fucked up. I'm sorry. I put the Square Enix under Ubisoft, and I thought Square Enix was Ubisoft. So we just gonna skip that and go straight to Sony.
All right.
All right.
We talking about, y'all know we talking about. Don't
Don't judge me, man. I don't want to see it in the comments.
That's funny.
I don't want to see it in the comments. Now with Sony, I want to see Death Stranding. I gotta see something. That's the reason I bought a PlayStation 4, because I wanted to see that game. And I bought that, and I bought The Last of Us, hoping, okay, I got a PlayStation, let's do this. So, The Last of Us is overrated, and I need Death Stranding to be popping like hot sauce. And I really am interested in seeing what they're gonna do. Really. Yeah. The Last of Us Part 2, man, I don't even know, man. Man, it can't be Ellie in there. Is that her name? The little girl in there?
I think it's Ellie, something like that.
Man, she better be grown.
Isn't it gotta be her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she in there, but how much in there is she? Because we did see a couple of other trailers that she wasn't even there at all. So I need to see because The Last of Us was a good game, a good story, but that gameplay, the button mechanics, man, it was not popping for me. Spider-Man, I don't know. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, so y'all can have it. So
yeah, I just feel like they've I know we haven't had a Spider-Man in a long time, and people be like, "Oh, we haven't had one in forever." But I feel like they saturated us too much with Spider-Man through all the console generations. Like, there are other superheroes.
Well, come on, this is Insomniac doing Spider-Man, though.
I don't care.
I think they're gonna do a good job with it.
They're like, give me something different.
I'm tired of Spider-Man.
Right.
Like, there's other superheroes they could do.
They could do a Black Panther game.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. Well, I
get
don't
one
know,
done like Arkham and them.
Yeah. I don't know, cause like Sony, what they got? Last of Us 2, Spider-Man, what Days Gone, and like a bunch of RPGs probably. I mean, that's really it. That's what you're gonna get with Sony. Like they already had released they've released God of War. They probably gonna talk about some DLC or whatever for that game. They're probably like, oh yeah, we
Their
gonna.
whole show got leaked already.
You say what?
Their whole show got leaked already.
That was real? I thought that was just like a rumor.
I was hoping that was fake.
They didn't say yes or no, which usually means
I'm
yes.
have to check out that leak then again because I don't know.
What's that leaked picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read it like one time and like, oh, I'm not gonna believe this, and kept on swiping.
I read it. It was like a Metal Gear Solid remake for.
I agree. Could you imagine the Punisher? The Punisher?
Mm-hmm.
The video game? Be Max Payne-ish? Man.
Yeah, that would be lit.
They're gonna make me buy a damn PlayStation 4, aren't they?
Probably. Because that God of War, man, that's a great game. I can't. Like I said, I have my own gripes with the game. I still don't think it's a 10. Sorry, people, but it's fun. It's a fun game. Great story. That's really all I can say about it without spoiling it. But yeah, we already know like the main ones they've been hitting us with for the last couple years. You know, with The Last of Us 2, which the story on that, the way that ended, the cliffhanger was dope. So that's why people are super hyped about the next one.
Days Gone as well. I forgot.
Days Gone, right, with the zombie apocalypse thing. But how many times can we do that? Man, there's so many zombie games out there. It's like rehashed so many times.
I don't know, but that World Z game looked just like Days Gone with all those zombies.
Don't it though?
Yeah.
Don't it? I didn't even think about that. Nice call.
I'm like, yo, this look hot, but don't this look like Days Gone is like the single player version? That's what it look like. And World War Z is like the multiplayer version of it, and that will get me to buy that game.
Yeah, but see, Days Gone, like I saw the recent gameplay for it, and that game needs a lot of work. Like, some of the animations seem like they weren't in place. You know, it still has that same kind of feel, over the shoulder kind of look. You know, remind the same kind of design aesthetic of like God of War, that camera angle and stuff like that. So, if you're familiar with that, it's gonna feel right at home for you. But yeah, it still seemed it had a lot of jank to it. It's still a bit janky. Like you could tell they still got some work to iron out and do to get it up to par for a release, because it doesn't look ready. Like when I was looking at the gameplay video, I was like, man, yeah, this doesn't look like it's ready for prime time. Like it just didn't. Like it still was a ways off. So.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens when they just show cinematography, like no type of gameplay. Like you should have, like, that's what was funny last year at E3 is everybody's like, oh, Sony won. I'm like, all this shit they showed was non-gameplay.
Yeah, they're big on that though. They always show their CG trailers and.
But who's to know when that shit will be done?
Yeah,
never.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the next segment, and I'm gonna give it directly to you, LBOOGIE, and then if you want to say your outros real quick. And then because I know you got something to do.
Go far. I'm gonna wait until 50 to leave.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, well let's start with the PC side. They don't want to say shit. They didn't show us anything. Is it going to be popping? Is it going to be better than the last 2 years? LBOOGIE?
I'm not sure. I know I got not the invite, but I saw the opening where you can go to the PC showcase, which I've never gone to.
But you got a PC now. You should go, right?
I do have a PC now, but it remains to be seen if I will ever play a PC game that's not a Microsoft, Play Anywhere game.
They said once you go PC, it's over now.
That's not.
No, I do like looking at my X though on these monitors. Like I was so taken back with how well the X looks on these 1080p monitors, not even 4K monitors. 80p monitors. Ooh. But that's probably because this is not. Yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, I have my husband bought me a 4K monitor last year, and so it's pretty nice. I don't have the free sync though, so when you said that, I'm like, I'm low key jelly because I don't have that free sync though.
What is free sync?
Well, it's supposed to help with like the smoothness of the game. So even though the game is like, let's say it's at 60 frames or 30 frames, right? It's super fast. Like it's zero lag between input and game. So it's it's awesome. I wish my monitor has it, but it doesn't. But oh well. I deal with it.
And that's what I look for. But hey, Delilah, I got these from Dell of all places for
Oh, wow.
150.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But for 150 too, that's like
Yeah,
really
it's not too
good.
bad. Yeah, it's not
I
bad at
know
all.
that come with a warranty. I know you got the
Yeah.
warranty. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have a PC, but they better put out some fire, or they're gonna get clowned like they did the last 2 years. That's all
They
I gotta
won't.
say.
It's like
They won't.
Nintendo.
No, PC is an interesting thing for me because it's like the show is never, the production value is never high.
Nope.
And it's like people always PC Master Race, PC this, PC that, and then they have the worst show.
Yeah,
Like it's
right.
like, what is y'all doing? Y'all have the most games, the biggest amount of people, like, you know, reach as far as like people who play games on PC, etc. They got the largest audience, but yet they can't come together to make a decent show. Like, are you kidding? Like, it blows my mind. I never understood it. I just wish that they had like a group or something that would really focus on making sure that everything for them was up to par, on par with like the console people, the major console manufacturers, like or publishers. Like, I, I don't know. That's why I'm never really hyped for the PC show. It's just like, this is gonna be boring. They're gonna talk about some strategy game that I don't like to play, or they're gonna talk about some other little, like Dota and League of Legends. Or they're gonna talk about something that I'm just not really interested in. And that's why I've always, even though I play games on VR, I've always still retreated to console because I just prefer that experience, that closed experience. With a controller and my live parties and all that stuff. So
I do not blame you. I do not blame you. But I guess that was all the conferences that they're having.
The other one was like Nintendo. They got their direct show.
Man, they got a direct show. Are they doing that this year again?
Yes.
Man,
they do it every year. They don't do the traditional conference. That's
watch the company that don't do a conference have the most people in E3.
They have, it's like that every year though. Nintendo is always the fans go hard for like Nintendo fan people or fanboys and fan girls.
She said fan people.
They go hard. Dude, like they go hard for Nintendo. Like they ride or die Nintendo. Ride or die. Like Nintendo all the way. I've never seen nothing like it. Like it's just, I'm talking about they're busting there with some Pokemon ears on and like they be serious. It's funny. It's pretty funny. The Pokemon game, that's like legit though. I'm picking that up for real.
Really? The Pokemon game?
Yes, the new Pokemon game. That don't look legit. I love Pokemon, so I'm picking that up. A 3D Pokemon game. I've been waiting on that. So when that drop, I'm picking it up for sure.
Okay.
That's not the only game though. That's the only one though.
I know. I can't speak on Nintendo because I don't have it. So.
Oh yeah, Metroid. If they show Metroid Prime 4, I'm all over that.
All over that.
Yes.
They are, aren't they? Aren't they? People say they're excited.
That's what they said. They said Metroid 4. That they're gonna have some information on that. So we'll see. I hope so. That's like the only 2 games I would check out for Nintendo because I got a Switch, but I barely touch it. I've been thinking about selling it. Every time I look at my Switch, I'm like, I should sell that because I don't touch it. I don't play it really.
But you're gonna use it when you go on the plane.
Yeah, but that's the only time. That's the only time I play.
But how many other things do you have that you don't use often, but you bought it for a specific use? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess you're right. Everything has its place. I mean, you make fair point, but I don't know. I want to play it though. Like I don't know, man. I really want to. I feel like it's expensive. I invested into it.
Sit on the toilet. Make sure you have it with you.
You sound like the Nintendo is your side piece, and you tired of your side piece. That little.
I mean, practically. I'm talking no. No. Yeah, I just I've bought games for the Switch and I've invested. The Switch is expensive. It's like the most. It's cost the same amount as like an Xbox One, PlayStation 4, if not more. Like the OG ones. You know what I mean? It's super expensive, and for me to it's a prop. It's like a prop in the house. Like I barely play it. I play Mario Kart. I played the Zelda games. Not these other games, but the one Breath of the Wild. Played that. Like I've played some of the games they released, but I just expect more from them. Their online is still trash. Like, I don't know. I just can't help but be disappointed. So my expectation is low outside of those 2 games.
Okay, Charisse, I know you own a Nintendo Switch. What you are excited about?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
wow.
Savage.
I'm kind of like Delilah. It's just sitting there. This is why I don't buy systems for games and stuff. I mean, systems when I know there's less than 2 games that I want to play on it.
Right.
It's like a waste of money. So I don't know. I'm hoping to be surprised if they actually show some Metroid. I'm gonna be so crunk. It's gonna be funny. Like I give y'all permission to laugh. It's if they actually show this game, but I don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna wait to one of their direct things later on down the year, and it's gonna just pop up. But I don't think they're gonna show it at E3.
What, Metroid?
I think we're just gonna I don't
mean,
think they're gonna do it.
They showed the title teaser last year. So yeah, okay.
That was last year. I think this is gonna be all nothing but Smash Brothers. This is what the majority of their E3 is gonna be.
And see, I'm not a huge Smash fan, but I'm not a Smash Brothers fan at all. Like, so
that's I believe that's what their E3 is gonna be. That's what their show is gonna be. Is nothing but Smash Brothers, because that's what they make their money off of.
Yeah,
I believe that. All right then. So, any ladies, what is y'all E3 wish? Like, yes.
What I guess I go first. This might as well say anything.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I thought you were about to say something. So
I'm sorry. My bad.
I was breathing loud, but wishes and wants. Okay, so I don't know. I just want surprises, man. I'm like I said, I'm tired of leaks. People being like, in their on Twitter, been like including me on leaks. It's like, don't include me on leaks. I've been dodging, trying to. I just want surprises. That's it. I want Xbox VR. Man, I want Record 2, but I know that's not happening. That's what I want. Quantum Break 2, right? Rise 2. That's what I want. But I know it's a huge thing to ask for at this point. Since, like you said, Microsoft was on a rebuild, and that being my primary platform, I want everything to come to Microsoft Xbox. But yeah, I definitely want them to do something with VR for sure. Yeah, if I get that, I'll be super happy. Like, so yeah.
Charisse, what is your E3 want?
Like, VR sucks.
You know what, Delilah? I can respect that. I can respect that because you like VR. I can respect that.
I like what I like.
Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. Charisse, what your wants and wishes on E3?
My ultimate wish, or maybe, if we can get more Japanese support for the Xbox, but I know that's never going to happen again. But I can dream and hope and, pray.
I think you might be surprised.
Hold on. Let me mark that on the calendar.
She's going to be surprised on the 10th.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. I'm just expecting to be blown away. I just want to be, when I walk out of that theater, I want to be like, damn it, that was the best day ever. I wanted something like that. I noticed I guess my expectations are kind of high, but then again, I want them to be. So, yes.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. We could come singing SpongeBob and everything.
That's supposed to be your wedding day, Chad. What you talking about?
Girl, please. Wedding day, our asses went to Huddle House afterwards and got me a waffle.
Oh, really? Aww. Best day ever?
Yeah, I can't really say anything. I went to sleep on mine. Whatever. we gonna talk about that. I'm kind of regret.
I'm like Delilah. It's like I have no expectations. I'm trying to go in with no expectations because then anything I see, I'll be happy about. And yeah, I'm just ready to have fun, network, and have a couple of days of adulting.
Right, man. I'm ready to get my drink on, get my food on.
Oh yeah, to see my girls.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And we got to go get them hot Cheeto burritos.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Kind of made me hungry.
Yes.
My sister is like, no, we need to go there tonight so we can try it. You don't want to be the person that tells people to go somewhere and it's not good, so I need to taste test.
Yeah, you taste test that for us, man. I really was looking forward to what you buy and how it tastes. Cause I seen that hot Cheetos menu and that looking nice. I saw the shrimp with the Cheetos. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what Cheetos things y'all talking about? Like I'm looking on.
Oh, did you go to their Instagram that I sent you?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Check out the IG.
All right, bet. I'll check it out.
But golden bananas.
All right then. L Boogie, would you like to I know you got some things to do. We really appreciate you coming in, even though I was really hella late because my update wasn't working. How about you tell us where you're going to be at and what you're going to do and what your plan is in the coming weeks?
All right. So my plan in the coming weeks is to eat as light as possible this week, since I'm going to gorge out this weekend when it's E3, and to have fun and really, really, really have fun with all this. Like, it doesn't matter what's being shown. This is like just to have fun and network. So yeah.
All right then, L Boogie. Thank you again for
you eating.
I was like,
mouthful. Everything. So thank you again.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh no, you know what? Don't mock me. Thank you.
She got real hot.
You know you my girl. But I can't wait to see you next week, L Boogie, and thank you for stopping by.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna put this link in for everybody so they can see where we're about to go eat.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Blessed you.
Yeah,
everybody have a good weekend, all right?
All right, see you next week.
See you next week.
All
right.
Now y'all know.
This look good.
If we get there and there's a long ass line, I'm gonna blame it her.
Right? This looks good, dude. Like,
I think I'm gonna call and make a reservation on Monday. For
y'all got Cheetos on the top. Yo, let's go.
Yes,
I feel so greasy right now, but I can't wait to try it.
It do look good as hell.
It's amazing.
My only months from E3 is just to have a good time with the squad.
That's true. That's true, man. Like I can't wait to hit up a couple parties. You know, like I said, get my drink on, have a good time. You know, just talk trash and just have fun. Like that's what it's all about. It's having fun, enjoying LA. You know, checking out some spots. You know, meeting people. Like Boogie said, networking. It should be a lot of fun. So.
Okay. Okay. So let me see what you guys want to do when you first get there on the E3 floor.
All right, so since I go to the show, I think the first thing I want to check out though is probably gonna be Microsoft booth. I'm probably gonna see what they got on there. Oh, I like to compare them. I like to go and look at them first, and then I try to find what I actually want to play. So I'm probably gonna check out Microsoft first, and then I'll probably check out Nintendo if I can. They're always overcrowded, Nintendo, so that would be probably the next thing, and then after that, I'll check out Sony and like all the booths in between. So I think that'd be like, you know, Microsoft. Then you got like South Hall, and then the
I think Microsoft is not even in the convention center. I think it's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's right across the street from the convention center. It's like literally not even across the street. It's like, you know, the little food hub we were in last year.
Yeah.
Where you got the where we had lunch that time at Bonefish.
Yeah.
They're right there. Rocket Fish is what it's called. It's like they're right there. Like that little cut when they had the it had like a little gaming setup out there last time, and that theater behind that, they're literally right there. So it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Everything's in the same vicinity. It should be dope.
Okay, what you gonna do when you first touch down, CHAREECE?
Get a drink. I want to check into get a drink.
Get a drink.
Girl. What type of drink you talking though? What type of drink you talking?
I don't do brown liquor. Sorry.
Ooh, she said brown liquor.
Brown liquor. She said that liquor.
Okay, no problem. We'll find
She don't do brown liquor.
Something fruity though. Something fruity.
Yeah, refreshing.
I just this is gonna be a lot of firsts for me.
That's right. You never been to
So
LA, right?
I've never been to California. I've never been on a plane. Like, this is your good old country girl going to explore the world.
Oh God, I'm scared for you right now. Like,
oh man, oh my gosh, that's a. But girl, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll have us there, and you'll be okay. You'll be. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna be quiet for like the first hour or two because I'm gonna try.
I hope you're gonna want to go back home. What? Like, I hope you're gonna want to go back home because I know when I traveled for the first time and I flew out to Seattle for the very first time, I didn't even want to go back home. Like, that's my first time, leaving Georgia as a state. First time of, like you said, it was a first of everything, really. And I didn't want to go back home because it was just that much different than what I was used to. It was culture shock, and I was like, man, this is awesome, So
I'm ready and for everything. This is gonna be my girls' weekend. Y'all my girls, and we going out. So even if we play games while we doing it, that's even makes it better.
Right.
All right.
So
well, yeah, I feel you. Well, for me, I'm just gonna do a quick run once around the convention center and see what I can see. Excuse me, I had something caught in my throat. I had to wash it down with some Gatorade. I want to see what's on the floor, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be in the lines that much. If them lines is hella long like last year, I'm gonna be posted up outside somewhere talking about the games and go back in and
try to catch them last minute.
Because them lines was crazy last year.
Yeah, the lines were ridiculous. It's like lines at Six Flags or lines at a roller coaster.
It don't make no damn sense.
The lines are ridiculous. I mean, you can be in line for hours, like 2 and 3 hours. It can be insane. So that's why when you pick a game you want to check out, choose wisely. Like, seriously, because it's like you may not get a chance to try anything else if you get in that line for that game. It's
that'll be your whole day. That'll be half your day.
Right.
Half your day. And I'm not doing that. I rather enjoy the company of my friends before I stand in line for 2 or 3 hours. To be honest with you.
Right.
Any traveling tips?
Traveling tips. Ooh.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, oh man, always
one good traveling tip.
One good travel tip, like honestly, what I tell people, if you're trying to save money and you, is as far as your hotel is concerned, like make sure you take advantage of like they have ice and water and stuff like that, and take you some Mio. You know what I mean? So you can flavor your drinks up, but those drinks you get free drinks the whole time. You know what I mean? That's always used as a travel tip because sometimes buying the drinks at the E3 convention is so expensive. They could be anywhere from like $2 to $6. Not even $2. I mean, let me take that back. For a minimum, $4 to $8 for a drink.
It cost me $8 for 2 20-ounce Coca-Colas. I'm just serious.
That's insane.
I'm bringing my water bottle.
So you take you a water bottle. Get the ice from your hotel. Fill it up with some water. Take you some Mio, because I love Mio. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? With the little squeezy drink flavor things.
Yeah.
Get you some of those different flavors or whatever to last you throughout the week. Like 4 or 5 of those. And different flavors so you can mix it up. And then there you go. You ain't got to worry about paying for those expensive drinks at the show on the show floor. This year, I know that E3 they have increased their security. Because it's like last year, so that you can't even take a book bag in anymore. Like I know in previous years, we could take a book bag in. You can't even bring a book bag in. I think the bag has to be kind of like a small bag. If you're like lady, if you remember that bag I brought, that little gray body wrap bag that I brought last year, like that size, it can't be no bigger than like that. There has to be like a small bag. They even want, if you bring a bigger bag, it has to be clear so they can see through the bag. They did release all of their new security protocol stuff that they updated for this year because of the whole, letting the public in and stuff like that. Let's see what else as far as tips for E3. always, since you're traveling, usually you're like miles and miles away from home. Like, make sure you have a couple contacts out there, people that you can reach in case you get stuck anywhere. Or I mean, I know in today's age we got Uber and stuff like that, but even sometimes having Uber is not good
Right.
enough. Like, make sure you have someone you can call quickly or get in contact with quickly if you ever get in a jam or don't know where you're going or get stuck and don't have GPS or your phone dies. It's like, try to find a spot that you can get to that has a way to contact somebody, or what I mean, or know somebody that has a phone or that kind of thing. I'm trying to think what else.
I got one. Have a little bit of cash and
Right.
bring a little bit of cash on you, because a lot of people, even though they would have like ATMs, fees are ridiculously high in the convention center.
Yep.
Also, that you may not, some places they may not take a card, and if you only got card,
Yep. Like the food trucks. Some of the food trucks don't, like, they have food trucks outside the convention center sometimes. And sometimes those food trucks, they usually don't take cards. Like, they always take cash first. Which threw me off last year when I was there, because I was like, man, I saw a food truck. I'm like, man, let me try this. And they was like, oh yeah, we don't take cards. And I'm like, dang, I had left my cash, So, and then like lady just said, the ATM fees, man, they could be anywhere from like $5 to $6. Just because it's LA. Their taxes are ridiculous out there. It's very expensive out there. It's super expensive in California. It's insane. So that it could be, man, that could be disheartening, especially if you're hungry and like they don't take card. And you like, dang, man, that's the one thing I got. You screwed. You got to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
You got to go find an
ATM. Right. And then sometimes the ATM line be long because everybody trying to do the same thing because they didn't plan for the possibility of them having to bring cash. So definitely bring a little bit of cash. It don't gotta be a whole lot, but just bring something enough for you to kind of, each day get you something or pick you up an item or two. So.
All right, that's what's up. Now for our final topic of the day, this is Grown Women Meetup Year 2, and I'm very Year 2. So hopefully we can be able to, continue to do this, and if not, we'll have probably a representative from Grown Women Gaming going to E3 and, representing. Do any goals or expectations that my panel would like to achieve?
I know for me, it's always just always continuing to network and build relationships. So I think it was fantastic to like meet you last year. I think it was great. It helped us build a foundation for Grown Women Gaming. So I guess really the question is up to you, because this is like your platform, and it's like, where do you want to take it from here? That's how I look at it, because I feel like I'm more of a supporting member of the team. And it is your channel. It is what you want to have as far as Grown Women Gaming is concerned. So,
we progress. It ain't us. I know I'm the one that started Grown Women Gaming, but it's y'all that made it what it is. I keep saying that. So every time I discuss something Grown Women Gaming wise, I always ask them, how do you feel? How you feel about it? How you feel about it? Oh, it's okay, boss. It's okay, boss. It's okay, boss. I'm like, no, stop calling me that. I want to do iTunes. I want to do more content for Grown Women Gaming. Hopefully we'll do that next week. I think we're doing good. I mean, I don't want to rush or quick the pace for us. A slow process is better than no process. And we've been progressing very good for the past year. And hopefully we can just continue to do what we do. And that's very simple.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just think, as far as like expanding the platform, I know we talked about in the past, like, a different channel. I know for the E3 stuff, we are going to be tapping into that channel to post like videos and, pictures and stuff like that. So I think that would be cool, at least for like the E3 swing of things. But I mean, down the road, I mean, that's for me, I guess that would be the expectation, is that we just try to expand on things more than what we got right now.
Maybe a website, maybe next year. I don't know. Maybe articles.
That would be interesting.
We can do grown women traveling, or grown women cooking, or grown women tournaments, things like that. Just some thoughts. These are just thoughts.
I got you.
Grown
I mean,
women.
the website, you know, I'm good for it, right? Cause
I know you good. I know you good. Grown women, maybe apparel, or in my case, like
That would be nice.
or in my case, cannabis kits or something like that. You know, I don't know. Okay, Snoop Dogg got one. Why can't?
I got you.
Hey, I ain't complaining. Hey, it's gonna be legal sooner or later.
Sooner or later. For real.
Anybody else? Chareece, would you like to think how you feel about? You have any goals for grown women, Damon?
I'm kind of like Delilah. Networking for is the most. To actually see the people that I can't communicate with on Twitter, to actually get a face to a name and like actually shake their hand and like talk to them and talk to you actually, and hell, talk to Delilah, give her a hug, like, and everything.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I want to see this, get to know the people that I've been talking with for like almost a year now. I think it's how long we been doing this? A year, at least 6 months.
No. We ain't been doing this for 6 months. We've been doing this for almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year. Because I know we started like right after E3.
Yeah,
right after E3 last year. I know, lady was like, "Let's do a podcast," and I'm like, "Okay." You know,
yeah.
I know Lady and I were on GRG, and then she was saying that she wanted to do her own thing and how I felt about it. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm game for whatever you want to do, because you know me, I try to be supportive as I can. And I, you know, I had some time come up on my on Saturdays, and I was like, yeah, you know, I could swing that. You know, it's Saturday early in the morning. We went around back and forth on the time slot, and we, you know.
Yeah, so Saturday morning's been good to us, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it. You get it done, get it out the way. The rest of your day is, you got to worry about it. You know, trying to beat traffic home to jump on the cast, or, you know, stop midday to do something else while you're doing something else on a Saturday. So it's lovely. I love it. I like having it in the morning and get it out the way.
Yeah, in this particular case, I was working, so I had to work. Because, you know, honey, I still got to make them coins for E3, because a girl ain't trying to be broke. You know,
got to make them coins.
I know, right?
I ain't trying to be broke, girl.
Right? Man.
Not me.
Bills still got to get paid. You know, bills still got to get paid, you know.
Yep, everything.
So, nothing stops, you know.
Stops. Just for that week. I'm making sure everything is good. Is there anything else you ladies would like to discuss?
Not really. I mean, I think we kind of touched on everything.
I think that's all.
All right, then. Well, you know what? Then it's about them outros.
I mean, anybody in the chat got any questions? I don't even, you know.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't even.
We always do the questions from the chat. I mean,
man, I ain't seen nobody put up no chat.
Jazzy Noop you know, he's always supporting us. Thank you, Jazzy.
He will be
here. I can't wait to meet him in person. Like,
of course, awesome. I can't wait to meet him either. I really didn't thought about the questions, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry
Jazzy,
about that.
You got any questions for us? Same old Primo Data?
Yeah.
Primo Data? Yeah, same old Primo Data.
Yeah.
Mr. Kima, Cedric, anybody got any questions?
No, it looks like they don't. One want to talk about In and Out. Jazzy Noop talking about Frost Lady.
Yeah.
Mr. Kima talking about Euro Yarn 2 for Switch, and it looks like there ain't no questions today, and I'm cool with that, because we're gonna have some content for you next week.
Yes.
We're gonna hit it with the outros right now. Go ahead, just tell them where you at.
All right, Chareece, outro.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's your girl here, Chareece. You can catch me on Instagram at Natora M, NATORRAM. You can catch me at Xbox Live at Chareece. Twitter, I'm always waiting for a conversation, gameplay. Just hit me up.
All right, Miss Delilah HD.
Yes, Delilah _HD on Twitter. This has been fun. Like I said, I can't wait for E3. I'm excited about it. Ready to chop it up with you ladies. Next week, it should be a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on. I will definitely see you guys in person next week. Looking forward to it. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, everybody.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And you know who this is, because y'all already at the channel. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming, IntermediateGaming.com, and thank you everybody who stopped by on our late show. One time, I had to work, and you guys were very understandable about that.
Hey, wait. Somebody jumped in with a question. Same old Primal Data said, when are you gonna do a Patreon?
Oh my goodness.
Too soon, bruh. Too soon.
That means oh my goodness.
Wait. Is he gonna participate in it though? Is he gonna what
Probably.
is he gonna so if we do one with you, is you gonna donate?
Well, he is, I believe he is a Twitch subscriber. Am I correct?
Oh.
He is a Twitch subscriber.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know about me yet, or I don't know about Grown Women Gaming, but in order for me to do a Patreon, a legit one, you gotta have additional content that I don't put out anywhere else, to be fair to the Patreon. So when I guess
that can come with the official channel. Like when we do the official Grown Women Gaming channel, which we've been working on, by the way. You guys, we haven't fully officially announced everything yet, but we've definitely been working on a separate channel, and I guess that can come along with the separate channel.
Yeah.
Grown Women Gaming channel.
Yeah. With me, I don't know yet. I don't even know. I barely making it by with the Twitch subs and bits and PayPal. I don't know if I'm ready for a Patreon, but maybe one day. Thanks to my lovely ladies. 9 more days. I get to hug Delilah and CHAREECE, and we're gonna eat some Korean barbecue and Cheetos.
I know. Korean barbecue. Let's go.
And you know me where I be at. Everything Lady Infamous, everything Grown Women Gaming. It's on Twitter, Lady_Infamous30. We might do the crew later on today, maybe State of Decay, because I gotta help my community, and just making sure I got everything ready for E3 next week, because it's work at home and ready for this trip to LA. So everybody that came through to show love, thank you so much. And we will, I guess, wait a minute. We doing something next week though, right? A little something?
We could. I mean, because it's gonna be live, I think. Because I think Boogie said she's taking a GoPro. So.
And I got live on my YouTube, so we gonna definitely have some footage out for you.
Live stuff.
Yeah, some live stuff coming through. So you guys have a wonderful evening/afternoon, and I will see y'all in the streets of the gaming world. You guys enjoy. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.